Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr, where I play TimeGuessr Daily challenges. Bit limited for time today, so let's just get straight into the game. Okay, here we go. We have a football match. Don't recognize the players. Jones. Can't read that one. There's a very shoddy mascot outfit here. It's a fairly small stadium with standing area, no seats, so it makes me think lower league. Wrexham Football Club makes sense for the red shirts and the lower league stadium, so that should be easy enough. Hopefully they're at home here. Wrexham is in North Wales. Here it is. Obviously Wrexham is the team that's been bought by Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElry, is he called? I'm not sure. The guy from, what's it called? Only Sunny in Philadelphia. Okay, so we're at this stadium. We can see houses in the background. Looks quite residential. There's a university here. This is more train station-ish. This looks like the most residential area, so I'd say we're probably on this side, looking through that gap here. Okay, now what year would this be? Doesn't look modern enough to be since Ryan Reynolds has bought the team. Do we see any phones? I'm not even sure what that is. That's a point and shoot. So we have a few point and shoots here. It's old shirts with a collar as well. Tends to be older. You don't get many shirts with collars these days. Again, point and shoots. Any phones? Well, that's the only one that's being held like you would expect a phone to be held. So could this be an iPhone 1? Possibly. So that would place us around 2007, 2008 if it is an iPhone 1. Do I see any others? No, that's a point and shoot as well. We'll go 2008 just in case. I think that seems about right for this. Let's go for it. Oh, it was 2007, so it probably was an iPhone 1 being held like that. Wrexham AFC defender Ryan Valentine scoring a penalty to keep the club out of relegation in 2006-2007 League 2 season. Okay, next round. Okay, I recognize this. This is, I think, the Spanish Steps in Rome. I believe so. I've seen it on a TV show or something before. I've not been to Rome, so I wouldn't know it firsthand, but I've definitely seen it on something. Maybe the Amazing Race TV show, something like that. Okay, where are the Spanish Steps? Parthenon, Trevi Fountain, there. Spanish Steps. Yeah, this makes sense, I believe. Yeah, the two towers with an obelisk in front of them, and we're down by the fountain. It's about here. It's a decent location. Okay, what year would this be? This outfit strikes me as 80s. Really 80s. Double denim cut-off sleeves like that. Also, we have a lot of big glasses, big sunglasses. Pastel colours. Quite popular in the 80s. This looks quite 80s-ish to me as well. A lot of denim. We tend to get that in the 80s too, but the lighter shades of denim are quite common, especially these light denim shirts. His trousers do look a bit flared, but he might just be a bit old school, working the 70s style. Everyone else seems more 80s to me. The big hair on these ladies too. Yeah. Permed hair. I think that car seems a bit older, but I think that's just an older vehicle. Let's go probably earlier. Let's go 83, just because we have someone with flares, so it's probably not too far away from there. Oh, 85. Close. This guy's definitely out of fashion at the time. Okay, tourist walking up the Spanish Steps. Perfect location. Next round. Okay. Is it a monk here with a phone? Okay. Who are these people? Do I recognize them? No. It's a very interesting outfit. Long socks with this kind of traditional thing. I've not seen that before. Right. We have what looks like Nepalese script. Nordulung. I'm not sure what that's. It's very blurry. Vivo. We've got a security guy here, a police officer. Doesn't remind me of the Nepalese police outfits though. But that does look Nepali. This kind of building and architecture and the monk. Could this be Bhutan? I'm not sure if we've ever had a round in Bhutan. But it's very similar just to Nepal, just less densely populated really. Let's have a look. Might be worth a punt. Bhutan's capital of, I think it's this Thimphu, is not far from Nepal, so it might be worth going here. Let's have a look at the city. Does it look big enough to be like this? Possibly. Yeah. Somewhere here might work. It's either going to be here or Nepal, but I don't recognize this guy. We tend to have more Asian looking faces than we do in Nepal, where it's very much a 50-50 mix of, or maybe have it slightly heavier, leaning more on the Indian looking peoples than the Asians. So, and this outfit's just very odd. So it could be, definitely. So we can't be that long ago, given this phone that this monk is holding. It's not the most modern. Maybe pre-COVID, just pre-COVID, something like that. Yeah, let's go 2018. Let's go there. 2019. Oh, we're on the right street. Nice. So it is in Bhutan. So two men carrying a painting of the king of Bhutan's family down a street in Thimphu, Bhutan. Wow, that's the king. Interesting outfit the king's rocking there. Okay, next round. Oh, some big hair here. Early 90s, big hair maybe. Maybe even 80s. Oh, that's not very readable. TV Terang. I was hoping I'd be able to read that, no problem. Villa Babylon Relax Center. Villa Babylon. Interesting. This looks like an American vehicle there. That's what's odd about it. I would have guessed Europe, but we're driving on the right. This is going to be a nightmare of a round. There's very little clue here and I can barely read this. This just says camping, does it? Does it say camping? I have no idea here. This looks like some kind of TV tower and that says TV something, but it doesn't say tower. It says tagging or something like that. And a Diamagio or Dimaggio. Looks double G-I-O. Sounds Italian to me, but at the beginning of the word, not particularly. Comping TV. Is it Scandinavian? Is there any word that's Scandinavian? Don't see like the dotted outside lines though, which would be more Scandinavian. What's just looking at the plants here, they look more Mediterranean possibly, but definitely could be Italy. I'm going to lose a lot of points here. This American car is throwing me off big time because you don't see many cars like this outside of America. But I don't see this being English. It doesn't look English. Obviously this is English, Relax Center, but it's kind of poor English. Spelt the American way as well. So this could be North Mexico. It could be it could be Italy. I'm gonna lose a lot of points here. I'm really not sure. This one could be more Italian. These two, hard to say. I'm expecting a 0 on location here. I think I'm just gonna have to go with my gut and say I'm torn between like Mexico and Italy now. If the map will load, I'm gonna say North Italy, in the hills somewhere near Genoa. That was my initial guess, but just the geo on the end of that word makes me think that. The year here, very large hair. Could be 80s, very shoulder padded, which is 80s style mostly. Both big shoulder pads. I would think we're probably in the 80s here. Not too dissimilar to the last one. I go slightly later 80s. Let's go 86. Let's see where this is. I've got no clue. Oh, we weren't too far away. It was 90, so it was into the early 90s. So it's Hungary. Wow. Did I miss anything that I could have got as Hungary? 3 were posing for a photo in front of the PEX TV tower in PEX, Hungary. I have no idea how you would know about this TV tower unless you've travelled Hungary very well. I didn't see anything that said PEX on here. I'm glad I didn't lose too many points. I thought I was going to lose most of my points there. Okay, that was a brutal round. Okay, we're probably in England here with H. Samuel. It's a chain of jewelers in the UK. We have yes, IE, or maybe we're in Ireland. No, this is Welsh. Wales deserves a vote. So this is Welsh devolution. And this guy is against Welsh devolution. Just say no to a Welsh assembly. Well, you lost because Wales does have an assembly. So where would it be though? Are we in Wales? We've got a Marks and Spencer's here. Maybe IE is yes in Welsh, possibly. We've got a bank back there. It looks like maybe an HSBC. Just looking for any clues to the town we could be in. I don't see why you would be. Mostly the vote was in Wales, I would assume, so I don't know why you would be outside of Wales. Maybe Cardiff. There's not a lot to go off here in terms of exact location. Don't know when Wales actually got their own parliament either. I think it would be in the 90s. Yeah, we'll go in Cardiff. Just seems like the logical place that they would be talking about this vote. Central Cardiff somewhere. Yeah, Cardiff city centre. Can we find a Marks and Spencer's? I'm sure we can. There'll be one. There's a Marks and Spencer's in every city in England. Probably not worth looking for because it's probably not here, but it'll be in this area somewhere. I'm sure I'll probably see it somewhere, but... Okay, we'll go there. And what year? Does this look 90s? We've got fairly large glasses here on this older lady, but she is a bit older. So Fashion looks like when I was young. Sometime in the 90s, I would say. So you got a phone. He does have one of these phones with the pull-out aerial on the waist. So that's going to make it mid 90s-ish, probably 95, 96-ish. Something like that. I think this one looks a bit older than the one we had in the US. Not sure if this is a pull-out one or just a solid aerial. One of the early Nokias, possibly. So we'll go 97. Let's go for that. Oh, it was 97, and we were in Newport. Not far away then. A no campaigner on the streets of Newport, Wales during the 1997 Welsh devolution referendum. The referendum resulted in a majority in favour, leading to the National Assembly for Wales being formed 2 years later. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Good final score. Let's see. 47,614. That's not bad considering that hungry round. That was a killer round, that one. Okay, let's have a look at the breakdown. First round, the Wrexham Stadium was easy enough. Just working out the year was a bit tricky, but we got close to it, so not bad. Again, Spanish Steps. If you're familiar with the Spanish Steps, it's not difficult to find that. And 2 years off, so decent year guess again. The next one, Bhutan, that was a hell of a guess, that one. It was either going to be Nepal or Bhutan, but didn't seem as crowded as Nepal is, and it's sort of more, less diverse than you would say that Nepal is, for sure. Okay, and the next one, this Hungary round. If you got hungry from that, well done. I couldn't even read what was on those signs, and the one sign you could read was in English, so it really didn't help. 4 years off, so not a terrible year guess, but the last one, perfect year, just a shame, wrong city, Newport, but luckily Newport and Cardiff are right next to each other, so that was a decent enough round. Okay, let's see if anyone's on the leaderboard. Let's see. Okay, Panda 42,000 and Relander 41,000. So definitely a difficult game. I'm guessing that Hungary round probably killed most people. Maybe the UK ones were a bit trickier for you, I'm not sure. The Wrexham shouldn't have been too bad, but this one might have been a bit more difficult. And yeah, I think you'd probably know the Spanish Steps. The Bhutan one might have got you as well. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.